Okay, so for the last two wars, since the season's already over, I'm just going to show some highlights from these two, from Wars 8 and 9. And yeah, so we're going to be skipping over about half the fights, and only showing ones that I felt were more interesting to watch, or ones I might not have done on the channel before. But this one I have done on the channel before. This is Vox versus Sentinel on Node 37. This is a pretty chill fight. Again, I've done it before, and we kind of just want to go ahead and do a big degen cycle with Vox, and then try to consume them a bit early so that you can't keep purifying, and then we'll eventually get a degen cycle that's just big enough to where we can kill them in one go. So here I go for a reparry, and then I'm going to let them tick for a little bit more, and then go ahead and bring them back right here before you can get to another special he can drop. So I get a little bit more damage out of him before he can purify anymore. Then we dex the special attack, and I'm going to go ahead and get him rooted once again, just let the root fall away. I'm not even going to bother with his heavies there, and I'm going to go ahead and bait one more special, and then probably just go for it. I might let him drop another one or two. Okay, so I do go ahead and let him drop another first, just in case, I guess. And then I dash in, I root myself. I don't know why I'm waiting so long. I can definitely just kill him. So yeah, I waited really long for no reason. And then there's 47 degens. That's just going to completely wipe through his armor phase. And yeah, he's dead before one even expires. So yeah, we move on. And this is going to be Bastion against Node 43 Solvark. And yeah, Bastion's not doing energy attacks except for on his heavy and on his special one. And we're not going to be using enough of those to where Solvark's going to be really alive once we start using them. Because we'll go ahead and ramp up to our special 2 and stuff. And then after the special 2, like we get to 1.9 bars of power, drop a special 1, and then one more just going to finish Solvark off. So yeah, we can fail the hazard shift debuffs, no problem. So go ahead and place up some of the infection charges, and then go ahead and punish his special ones. We're just baiting and punching his special ones the whole fight. So yeah, I do use a heavy attack, which did give him energize. But it's fine. It lets me get to my specials faster, because then I can use the power reroute, because I did place a disintegration from the heavy, of course. I'm also running powerbacks, which aren't going to do that much against Solvark because of his crit penetration reduction and armor rating. But yeah, this special one, like 43,000 damage per hit, mainly because of the disintegration vulnerabilities, making it go up very high, is pretty nice. And then I drop the second special one there, and he's just wiped out. So yeah, it was a pretty fast fight, and we'll go ahead and move on to Node 49 Nico. If you remember correctly, this was my first death this season. Back in War 1, I took this fight with Tigra, and I made a big mistake where I dropped a special 2 into buff immunity, and it just kind of killed me because I got a ridiculous amount of poisons on me. So now I'm using Bastion. He's poison resistant. Tigra can still do this fight just fine. It's just Bastion's a little bit safer. And I obviously didn't have Tigra on my team this war for it, so here I'm going to go ahead and drop my special 1. The only reason I'm doing this is to not get too much power before my special 2, because I don't want to accidentally go to 3 bars. Then I accidentally parry, apparently. I don't know. I thought I didn't, but I guess I did. And then she drops a special 1, and I'm just absolutely getting destroyed by brute force at this point. So, another instance of me making one mistake, and then I lose virtually all my health, but it'd be that way, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm down to 20% now. I have to somehow try to salvage this fight. So go ahead and use my relic. Drop a special 2 here. Powerbacks are going to help a little bit to get close to a bar. I wish I got 1 crit, man. That would have helped, but the recoil damage is really not good either, because that's going to get close to killing me. Special 1 does some really good damage, and another one will be able to finish the job, but I'm at 7%, and she's not dropping a special 2, and I can't get a single opening, and I'm going to die to brute force. So, lovely, lovely freaking way to die. game says I parry when I didn't think I did, and then I can't get an opening to possibly even save myself. But, so yeah, that's my second death to frickin' Nico Minoru of all champs in one season. Said it was gonna happen earlier. I guess I was, right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and, of course, revive and kill her right here with just a special one. And she's dead now. So we move on. Those were the only War 8 fights that I felt worth sharing, so now we're gonna go move on to War 9. I have Lumatrix back for these fights. We're going to start against this Dust on node 31. There are definitely some mutants that Lumatrix just works for, especially in this tactic, and Dust is definitely one of them. We get our openings really easily because of the heavy charge thing, and I can just use the endurance to make it to where, hey look, there's barely any sand on me ever. I think she does go unblockable in this fight, but also, again, just like the really easy openings make it to where who cares. Yeah, she like standard ground parries my heavy, so she plays sand from it, which is really annoying, but it didn't really matter too much. The only thing I need to make sure I do is make sure that I always have my heavy evade ready after her specials. I think I didn't at one point, and then I used a relic or something. Maybe that comes later. I'm going to drop a special 1 here, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop a special 2, which is going to do big damage, of course. And then, yeah, so it's right here. I'm going to need to use the relic, which is fine. And then I can just do that, drop a heavy to remove my cooldown, and she's basically dead at this point. I use another heavy just to make sure it's a safe ending to the fight. So we go ahead and do one more, and then just a combo, and then she's gone. So we're actually going to go fight Nico again, this time with Tigra, and this is on node 39, which is definitely the easier node to fight Nico on with Tigra. Out of the two, not that much easier, but it lets you parry in this fight, and if you can parry in this fight, you can make it to where you can neutralize the pentacle buff that she plays on you, so you don't get poisoned. A lot easier to do. So like right here, I get her to charge her heavy, which would place a pentacle on me, which would place a poison on me, but because I neutralized it, it never happened, and we don't get poisoned. I get poisoned there because of dexterity, but that's obviously different. So yeah, I just drop a special 2 here, and then we're close to 2 bars of power, so she just throws a heavy, and then I drop another special 2, and she's just completely destroyed. And yeah, that's kind of how the polka dot power fight should have went if I just, didn't drop a special 2 into buff immunity. But live and learn, I guess. So this is going to be another fun Tigra nuke. This is 47 gallon, which is a very interesting placement, to say the least. I don't remember how long this fight lasts, but it's very fast. So I'm getting him in the corner, of course, heavy attack. And then I'll go ahead and drop my special 2 with minimal ruptures, because ideally you want like 6 at least when you drop your first Tigra special 2. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. As you can see, he's dead now. Tigra hits pretty hard. So then the last fight of the war, at least that I'm gonna show, is node 49 Count Nefaria, and I'm using Vox for this. So Nefaria can get degen resistance if he drops a special 1, so I'm just like hoping that he doesn't ever do that. And you kind of don't want him to drop a special 1 on this node with anyone. You're kind of hoping that, so like even if I was using I-Bomb, which is like probably the best counter to this fight, if he drops a special 1, he's still going to be stealing the polka dot power. But I-Bomb's better for this, but Vox does a pretty decent job. My co-planner Instinct, I don't know if he came up with the idea, but he's been doing this one a bit too, and yeah, it's definitely a pretty good fight. So here I'm going to drop another special 1 in a moment. I do it right here. No, not right here. I'm going to push him to 2 bars with the special 1, which is smarter, honestly, because we don't even want to give him the slightest opportunity to drop his special 1 if I can help it. So, yeah, go ahead and try to play aggressive to make the degens more potent via Vox's Sig ability, and then we never want to consume them back on polka dot power, because if we consume them back, then we can't place anymore, because we won't be getting any polka dot power. So yeah, if you're ever using Vox for polka dot power, I've said this a lot, but don't ever consume your degens back, because then you just won't be able to get power anymore and place any more of them. So here he's almost dead. I'm gonna drop one more special one. I think this is like the 4th or 5th special one, I don't know, but Nefari is gone now. Right there. So that's my season. Disappointing season for me. Like, my stats were still good, but not to the standards I'd really like. For War 8, we did lose 6-9, but then we pulled it back together in War 9 and won 13-4, and that did place us in Masters Top 20, which is our goal, so pretty happy with that. But my season, I went 74-3 and had a 95, almost 96% kill to death ratio. Definitely really good stats, just I was hoping for better, especially off of what some of my more recent seasons were. It is definitely one of my weaker ones recently, but not bad. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.